This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Norton Security. Hey, what's up guys, Soldier Knows Best here. Let's talk about the rumors floating around about the Samsung Galaxy S6. Now, there's been a couple pictures floating around of the possible metal frame of this new phone that will launch sometime probably in spring or early summer of next year. Now, I'll leave a link down below to the website that actually published these pictures, but you can see that this frame has a curve to it because one of the big rumors floating around with the S6 is that it will have a curved display. Now, Samsung released the Galaxy Round, which was a phone that had a curved display, and it really wasn't meant to be a mainstream phone, so not really that many people know about it. But this phone itself was kind of like a beta test. I'm seeing it for Samsung, if they actually do put a curved display in the Samsung Galaxy S6. Now, I think if Samsung wants to put a curved display on the S6, they will be able to market it. I think they will be able to translate why you want a curved display on your phone in their commercials. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a huge fan of curved displays, but as long as it doesn't take away from the phone, I think even if they put the curved display on there and it doesn't add anything to it, it would be fine. Just as long as it doesn't take anything away from the phone and make the experience worse. Now, also the display should be getting a bump up in resolution up from the 1920 by 1080 display that's on the S5. Hopefully it will be going to the same resolution that's on the Galaxy Note 4, and that is 2560 by 1440. So I really love the display on the Galaxy S5. It's very bright, very sharp, and if this bump up in resolution is only going to help, I'm all in for it. And design-wise, this rumored metal frame picture that I showed you earlier, this is hopefully pointing to Samsung even bumping up the slight improvement that they made to the Galaxy S5 over the Galaxy S4 when it comes to a design that adds a more premium feel. And you've seen Samsung that did this with their Galaxy Alpha lineup of phones that came out this year, and also with the new Galaxy Note 4, which feels awesome. I mean, if they just make the same exact design that they have for the Galaxy Note 4 and just shrink it down to the Galaxy S6 spec-wise, I think it's going to be awesome because the Note 4 has a very nice sharp edge around it, and not sharp to where it hurts, but sharp where you just get a nice grip and you're just touching that metal with your thumb and your index finger while you're holding the phone in your hand. It just feels great. And again, the texture back that it does have, if they bring that over to the Galaxy S6, it's going to be a winner, and I think they're going to have a really nice design on them. And Samsung is really just trying to fight this uphill battle to catch up to a lot of other phones on the market like the HTC One and other phones that just really have a nice premium feel to them. Now, I'm all about cell phone cameras. I love testing cameras in cell phones, and Samsung usually has really good cameras inside of their phones, and this S6 is rumored to have a 20 megapixel rear-facing camera instead of the 16 megapixel camera that is in the Galaxy S5. Now, again, we know that megapixels don't mean a lot anymore. I mean, they do help, but it's really about everything that's going inside the camera with the optics, the lens, everything else that's really going to make for a really good picture. And so I have confidence if they do a 20 megapixel camera, it will be improved over the S5s. Now, the Galaxy S5 did introduce a fingerprint scanner inside of the home button, and it was done okay. It's not bad, but it's nowhere near the ease of use and the execution of Touch ID on the iPhone. So hopefully Samsung can improve that and make it so you don't actually need to swipe, or somehow you can just hold your finger down on there and then go ahead and scan it and read it. Because again, I was able to do it with the S5. I didn't have that many problems with it, but Touch ID is still just a lot more comfortable to use day in and day out. Now, lastly, when it comes to software, TouchWiz will be on the Samsung Galaxy S6. I personally would like to see just a stock version of the Galaxy S6 at launch coming from Samsung. You can buy on day one next to a TouchWiz version of the Galaxy S6. And of course, it should be running the latest version of Android. So if it is still just Lollipop at this time, I would love to be able to see just a stock version of Android Lollipop on the Samsung Galaxy S6 on day one that I can get. Other than that, guys, rumors about better speakers and all this other stuff are out there, but these are just the top things that I want to see in the Samsung Galaxy S6 and the stuff that's been talked about right now. So I'm just going to be informing you. Leave a comment down below what you think about these rumors about the Samsung Galaxy S6 and what do you really want to see in this next phone. And thanks for watching this video, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.